What's good, YouTube? This your boy B, and from the Heavy Hitters Entertainment YouTube channel. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and support the channel. We need all the support and love we can get or for this channel to grow. But on this video, I'm gonna be talking about I supposed to been drop this video, but I kept playing, and I was lagging a little bit, but I'm gonna drop it though. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I was happy to see Kofi as WWE champion. Now, from my take from it, man, he deserved it. Like, from being in the business for 11 years, he debuted it 2008. He debuted in ECW as the Jamaican. They were trying to hype him up. They had some little movies, some little clips to show like he was gonna debut, and he debuted in ECW. I mean, he beat Chris Jericho to become Intercontinental Champion. He been U.S. Champion, tag teams with CM Punk, R-Truth, and some more. And and I was watching Kofi. I'm like, man, Kofi could wrestle. He can definitely could wrestle all day if he want to. And then he been part of the New Day for like 5-6 years, but of course he's the leader, so because he just got that certain presence. And then he probably Big E just came in, he just won the IC title, and Xavier Woods, but it was Xavier Woods' idea to form the group up, but mostly it was Kofi's. Kofi's the front man up. So after all the feuds he had, all the hard work, all the perseverance, all the days when he was a mid-carder, tag team, all of that. And and I thought, like, back in 2009, I thought that it was his time, because he was feuding with Randy Orton, and they was going back and forth. But Randy Orton kind of put him down, buried his push a little bit after he was trying to punt Kofi in the head, try to sell the punt, but Kofi was doing it wrong, and Randy Orton was just yelling stupid. And then after that, Kofi he didn't even sniff a main event scene for a little while. So I'm just like, damn, like, so. But he finally got the push that he deserved. So last year, 2019, it was supposed to be Mustafa Ali, because they were trying to push Mustafa Ali as this great talent, but he got injured. I guess Randy Orton hurt him or something. Like, I guess it was like an art. Once again, Randy Orton's always getting talked about, but so Mustafa Ali was out. So they said, okay, well, let's try it with Kofi. Kofi just came in at the right place at the right time. They tried to make it Kofi as this B+ player, and then Daniel Bryan as this A+. And that's crazy, because when Daniel Bryan a few years ago was fighting for the world title, Triple H and Randy Orton, they was calling Daniel Bryan the B+ player. And then now Kofi in the position, now Daniel Bryan is like the Triple H and then the Randy Orton. Now he's the man now. So but Daniel Bryan was WWE champion. And I like how they kept putting Kofi in these gauntlet matches, and he was last there, even though he didn't win them, but he was putting a great performance. And I ain't gonna lie though, that was some of Kofi's best work. He was going crazy on the promos. Vince McMahon like, nah, it's not your time. You only gonna be in the Hall of Fame because the New Day. And Kofi just started going nuts. And then now he beat the odds. And I like how they added New Day in it too, Big E and Xavier Woods, to help Kofi get into the main event. Not the main event, but help him get to a spot at WrestleMania for the championship. And then now Kofi got in. Now look, he beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35. Now for me, as a young African American male, I was happy to see Kofi, because I remember me and all my homies and my cousin, we was watching it, and Kofi pulled it off. We was jumping, screaming, happy. We was just like, man, Kofi finally did it. Like, we have a black WWE champion, even though we had The Rock and stuff like that, but but we didn't see The Rock like that. But we saw Kofi, somebody who's been working, who's been grinding, clawing and scratching, even all the obstacles he been through, he made it through and became WWE champion, and I was happy, So after he won WWE title, some people were saying like, "Oh man, Kofi getting booked too strong." I really don't see Kofi as world champion. I mean, that's because y'all been seeing Kofi been in the main event, not the main event, but been seeing him as a mid carder and a tag team. You really didn't get the used to seeing him as WWE champion. Now I feel like he should win the WWE title a couple of times just to give it a try. Don't just try a one-time thing and then it's all over with. Like, nah, you got to keep trying with him. Like what y'all did with Randy Orton. Y'all didn't know that he was world champion material until y'all put it on him the first time. And then, y'all waited like 3 years later and then he got better. I feel like you get Kofi a couple more championship runs. I feel like he definitely could be a main eventer. He definitely could be that type of guy, but they got to break up the New Day eventually because they already did everything. They like eight-time tag team champions. I feel like they going to break the record. And after they break the record and then they going to wait till Xavier Woods to come back, then that's when they going to break it up. And then I can see Kofi back in the mid card scene. I mean, Kofi's just too damn good, in my opinion, for that. He could climb himself up back to the main event scene. And then I can see Big E world champion. Most day could be a world champion if he stop acting goofy. And Xavier Woods, he just gonna be a jobber, in my opinion. So he just gonna be a jobber, not gonna be doing nothing. So that's my take. Comment, like, down, subscribe, support the channel, and I'm your boy B, and I'm out.